Do you suffer anxiety, panic attacks, or you're anxious about what others are thinking about you? Always worried about judgments and being a part of a loop which our social society has created for us unknowingly? If you think you are part of this loop and you are surrounded by all these situations, this is the time for you to declutter the things around you and look towards a fresh start. You need to learn to let go of the things and not hold on to them, whether that's physical or mental. You truly believe in living and wanting to have a stress-free, anxiety-free, depression-free life, you need to start to declutter your bad emotions. I'm Meenakshi, and today I'm here to talk with all of you regarding some of our emotional issues we all go through some or the other time in our life. So let's talk what are those issues, and especially during this pandemic time we are going through a lot of emotional up and down. So let's get into the video. These emotional things, what are these emotional issues that we all are facing continuously in our day-to-day life? Stress, anxiety, depression. I think these three things have become a major part of each of our individual in today's generation. Most of our depression issues, anxiety issues lies in the fact that we do not feel good enough about ourselves. We have stopped believing in ourselves, our capacity to be the best version of ourselves. So it is very, very important for all of us that if we want to kick out that depression from our lives, we need to start believing in ourselves. We need to start believing that yes, we are enough for ourselves. So let's start the video and let's talk about this. Today, the very first thing, which is the root cause of depression, is comparison. Everybody out there is busy in comparing their lives with others. They believe that what other is having is better than that. But as we always say, the grass is always greener on the other side. So do not let this happen. Do not let this happen. Do not bring comparison, competition in your life that it starts affecting your mental balance to an extent that you start suffering depression. Making this video on my channel, I would like to share some of my personal experiences as well as somewhere down the line I have also gone through this phase. I am kind of a content person. I do not feel insecure about competitions or what others are doing. But yes, I do get hurt emotionally. Why there is a need to talk about this? Definitely there's a need to talk about this because there's always a stigma attached about depression. People do not talk openly about their suffering, thinking what others will think about it. But it's as normal as any other thing. If we suffer fever, we pop in the pill. If we have some fractures, we do visit the orthopedic. So it's the same way. The brain is also a part of our body and which needs some care. So if we feel that something is not right up there, there's no harm talking about it and there is no harm taking any medical help. So anybody out there who's listening, or there's no harm in sharing your personal experiences with others, and definitely the society needs to listen and be patient and do give a solution. If today, because of others, you need to weigh down your own life, I think you need to question yourself once again. Is it worth it? Does this going to give any good to you, to your family? And I think everybody comes second. If your body, your mind is not happy with you, nothing will function. So the most important thing is that we need to take care of our lives first and then let others do their job. If because of others, you need to question your own actions, your decisions, your deeds, then there is something miserably going wrong. You need to hear your voice, your inner voice, and you need to work on it to make something better, something that will work for you, that will not destruct you but construct you. So start hearing the signs, what your body is telling you. You must listen to the signs, because our body definitely gives us the sign of happiness, misery, or any other emotion which we are going through. Start listening to the body. We give up to the societal pressure or the norms which are set by the society that this is right or this is wrong. Maybe it could be right for one person, but for you it is not correct. So that does not mean you need to surrender for that, because everybody is doing that. We need to understand where we are surrendering ourselves. You must be very watchful about your energies. Do not let any outside energy affect you, because if you surrender to them, they are going to dominate you. And once you have been dominated, your whole personality is going to change. Not only you are going to suffer mentally, but in other boxes of life, you will not be able to function properly. God has created you as your own individual. You are best in your own unique way. You do not need to follow the footsteps of others. You might take some kind of lessons, but of course, we make our own unique path. So stop following others in a way that it starts affecting you mentally. You need to create your own unique path, and as we say, God has created all of us unique. Our options, our choices will definitely be unique and will be different from each other. And that's made the world so beautiful, where everybody is making their own choices. But in today's time, we have just made it as a ditto work. People what are doing outside, everybody wants to copy them and be their version. They have forgotten that they could be their best version of their own selves, and maybe tomorrow they can lead an example where someone else would also like to follow to you. I have also gone through this phase, and I know it is a hard time. But if you have the will and the courage to make a better life for tomorrow, trust me, you will become and emerge a beautiful person out of it. Take it as a learning lesson of your life. Do not give up on the emotions which are not meant for you. There are people who have beautiful heart and have beautiful energies. Surround yourself with them. You must be watchful of the energies around you. If you are aware of that, you will face or be able to take all the tasks of your life with a strong head. So I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite techniques that will help you to declutter the depression from your life. Guys, the very first thing which I want we all must bring into our lifestyle is simple and basic living. By simple living here, I mean that we all must find simple and easy options for ourselves to stay happy. Must choose simple activities which are easily available with us so that we stay busy. The most important trick to declutter your depression is to stay busy. Once your brain is busy, there will be less cluttering. I do not want to offend anyone here by me saying this, but a very simple day-to-day example I want to share with you, which will explain you how you can transform your complex life to a simple and basic living thought. We all are health conscious these days. We all want to go to the best of the gyms and do best of the exercise, but here we are spending a lot of cash on that. So if we try to convert it into a basic and living option, there are lots of parks outside. You must go for a run, you must go for a walk, do your exercise out there, and nature won't ask you a single penny. So you must transform your options like this from a complex option to a basic option. If you are not going to the gym and going to the park, it is also on a happy pocket side. Financially, your pocket will be happy, and the more you will stay in the nature, the more you will stay close to the nature, the more your body energies will be grounded. any sort of negative energy that has surrounded you will be taken care by Mother Nature. So you must see around your option that will take away the stress from your life, the anxiety from your life. So as I mentioned about the gym workout, you go in parks and you do your workouts there, your pocket will be happy, the stress of financial expenditure will come down, and the more you'll stay in Mother Nature, the balance, the body chemical balance will be taken care by Mother Earth automatically. The more simple life we choose for our living, the life itself starts to declutter from the unwanted baggage of negative energies. Going to the parks, you will not only be fit physically, but mentally you will be more sound and more happy. So make those visits to those parks more than your air-conditioned gym. Also, you can take up the task of decluttering the things around you. You can start by decluttering your wardrobe. The clutter which we create of hoarding things, we must learn to let go of them. Keep things which are going to really come in the use. Do not hoard things because they also consume energies. So keep the things which are very basic and which are very much required on your daily to daily life. So I would suggest, if you really want to declutter depression from your life, start by decluttering your wardrobe. Start with the wardrobe, go to the kitchen, maybe room, and slowly start decluttering the negative energies which surrounds you. Start finding out the people who weigh you down. Once you are around them, you do not feel happy or they bring anxiety or stress to you. Start finding out those energies and start decluttering them from your life. Choose those energies which are soft for you. Once you are around them, you feel happy, you feel calm. You must be very careful about these energies. Be a choosy person, like we choose our food according to our taste, what our tongue likes. So start being a choosy person of the energies what your soul likes. So automatically, once you start being little aware of these things, you will be able to fight your depression, and trust me, you will be emerging as a strong person. So declutter yourself from any bad energies. Start living a simple and basic life, and also start decluttering the things around you. There is no good in hoarding. The best way to live is simple and clean. The second point which I am going to tell you, which will help you declutter your depression, is declutter your bad habits. You must find the bad habits in you and convert them into good habits. To observe yourself, and the first most thing, you need to be honest with yourself. Once you start accepting your bad habits or the habits which bring some kind of stress or some kind of anxiety in your life, you must start figuring out those habits and take a goodbye from them. Yourself a fixed disciplined routine. You must find a disciplined routine for yourself. That could be anything, by waking up early to sleeping on time at the bedtime. These are the simple things which you can bring into your lifestyle, and they will make a good change in your whole persona. Push yourself every day hard to take a step forward every day on doing those things that makes you happy. Change will not come instantly. It will take time. So do invest in time. Have patience. Do not believe in miracles, because things take time. It took time for you to absorb all those negative energies, so it will take time for all those negative energies to go out. But for that, you have to push hard every day. You have to work on you every day. Every day, I know, once you are going through this phase, it's very easy for me to sit here and talk. But once you're going through that phase, you really don't feel too upbeat about things. But push yourself, bring that zeal, bring that willpower in you that you have to do it. Push yourself one step at a time. Do those things little by little which makes you happy, which brings happiness to you. That could be anything. So just follow a fixed disciplined routine, a simple routine, as I mentioned, by sleeping early, getting up early, and following things which you like. pushing yourself to do those things, maybe just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever time you can do, just manage to do them. Just find yourself a fixed routine where you are giving a 10 minutes time or 15 minutes time or 30 minutes time just for yourself. In those 30 minutes, you are not a mama, you are not a wife, you are not a colleague, you are not a friend, you are just being yourself. And that is the time when you need just for yourself. Once you start prioritizing yourself above everybody else, the life definitely is going to take a change. Alright guys, so the third point which I want to mention for all of you out there who are battling depression, or they want to fight back or declutter the depression from their lives, is invest in your hobbies as a meditation. Here, by taking up your hobbies as meditation, I mean that you should take the hobby, the things, the activities which you thoroughly like or you thoroughly enjoy doing it, and practice them as a meditation. Meditation always doesn't mean that you need to close your eyes and sit. The ones who can do that, nothing like that, because that is a blissful energy. The same energy you can also follow by following your favorite hobby. For some, it could be a run. Do your run being conscious. Enjoy that run, be in that moment, forget about anything. Do not bring any thought in your brain that time. Just forget the world and enjoy your run. For some, it could be driving. They love their drives. Just put on a nice music and enjoy your drive. Be consciously available there. Forget about any phones, forget about any friends, forget about anything what's happening, unless and until it's very urgent. By adopting or investing in your hobbies as a meditation, this will work as a subconscious trick for you. Your olden memories, your good memories, your happy moments which are attached to those hobbies, they will transfer that energy to your present. Subconsciously, you will start feeling happy. Your brain will get the signal of being happy. You will start living those old memories by doing them in present. So if you have any memories of a hobby which has very good vibrations, start doing that. You will slowly notice the same energy you will start feeling today as well. This will also break the loop of sadness. It will take you out from the loop of sadness, and slowly you will start seeing the change in you. You must follow a good habit, a good hobby, and declutter the things around you. So with this, I would go on to my next and the last technique which all of us must follow to declutter our lives from depression. Alright guys, so the last thing which I'm going to talk here about decluttering your depression is making strong and positive affirmations. Yes, you must make positive and strong statements, and you must create an affirmation for the things which you really want. Like, if you want to kick out this depression from your life, every day you must make a strong and positive affirmation that I want to stay happy. I will kick this depression out of my life. I am going to be the better version of myself. Alright guys, so these were few of the things and the techniques which we can follow to declutter the depression from our lives. I would also like to mention that I am here no professional help. If you are suffering from severe kind of depression, it is mandatory that you must take a medical help, and no shying away in that. You must speak about this to your friends, your family, and make it as normal as any other illness. And I hope and wish this video will help anyone out there. So guys, we can pull each other up instead of pulling each other down. And for this is the end of this video. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, do subscribe to my channel, and do share in case this video can help anyone out there. I'd like to see you in another video. For now, bye bye, take care, stay healthy, stay positive, love you all.